kommentere, Poul. Hvor der er varmt herinde. Jeg kan ikke huske, hvad de hed.
Hvad har du? Hvor har du ikke lagt den på computeren?
Altså, alt hvad jeg har, der ligger på Facebook. Hvor de måtte kalde 9 brandbiler til den der plads. This is not funny! Oh! Sådan over det humor. Ja, det er Frederik. Poul, så filmer du os lige dagen derpå, så vores forældre kan se alt det lort, vi har lavet, mand.
Hun ikke. Nej, mand.
Hvad for noget? Det var ikke så godt.
Nej, det var heller ikke for mig. Det der, man bliver tilbage til siden, og bliver gamle og gamle. Så kan jeg godt lide det ikke.
Ambassaden?
Er det ambassaden?
Ja.
حيدار فيها حشيش.
Do is this. For the rest of you guys with me, we'll just chill out a bit.
Only say one thing in Danish, and that is Du en lekker steg. Alright, okay, there we go. Alright guys, so as I said, originally I kind of came here, my friend invited me over to Berlin in 1914. It ends in 1918, and in 1919 the Nazis come to power in 1933, and when these guys...
Famous crossing point over the wall used to be. I wanted to give you an idea about how Berlin got... Copenhagen. Yeah, Copenhagen. Apart from maybe Copenhagen. Are older than this one.
I'll give you a quick kind of overview. Do you guys know much about the history of Berlin? No. All right, okay. There's a group of German knights who come up, right? These guys are called the Hohenzollerns. And when these guys arrive, they impose law, order, and military discipline, and eventually the townspeople become subject to the ruler's will. This country they call Prussia in 1701. Now Prussia's military gets pretty big and pretty mighty, and they are going to get a sense of nationalism. So what they do is they go up to the current king of Prussia. This guy's, I'm very flattered, but why should we do this? And they said, well, we have a lot of things in common. And he was like what?
That was called the square on the square outside the Brandenburger Gate. Just in case you didn't know where you were. You know, what a great name. But down there in the town, all right, down there was a palace. The palace for the royal family that controlled Berlin for the first 600 years. Do we really care about that? No. Right? But this, let's do something with this little town, and its territory will get bigger, right? That place that they invaded you in 1864, Prussia, they made an army and they took over northeastern Europe. Prussia was big, it was bigger than it ended here. The wall went up here first and it came down here first. But if you look around, you'll notice that everything's kind of new. So Berlin's relaunch should be different from here. When someone from Munich speaks on the television here, we need subtitles. It became known as Germany. Now that's really important because in 18... Right, exactly. So it didn't kind of work back up here, and we thought after World War I and World War II, we're not going to give Germany their country. Buildings, West Berlin, trees. One place you could do that. The East-West German border was 100 miles over. Because after the war, the colony collaborates, Germany didn't have democracy though, it was after the war. Walk along here. The first thing that you might think when you see this is, what is that? And if you look through it, is that this is a memorial built in the capital of the country of the people that committed the crimes to commemorate who they committed them against. The murdered Jews of Europe. The other memorial is over by the Reichstag, and they've only done half of it. 6 million at least killed. And Sinti and the Roma. There weren't as many. Sinti, you wonder what it's supposed to represent. Now, there were two thoughts about how the tank full of blood-coloured liquid here. Now, weirdly, the German wall was. That's a good question. It had to happen. It's much different. They're like, okay, Denmark.
Det er med et vanvittigt kunstværk, det der, mand.
2006, it was a car park covered with dog shit. There are several other bunkers, but the organisation I'm involved in, we investigate and document 2006. And the point of the sign is to neutralise the site. Have a look. Look how many people the site. To stop all the ridiculous stories that Adolf Hitler escaped from here and all this. Like, right, I'm not kidding. Right, all this weird. Everything was smashed. It used to be East Germany. The wall was gone. That was in 1993. Nightclubs in Berlin, where the Love Parade began. We 6 people want to have that road closed with police protection. Kind of. Then a big problem in East Germany, right? If you took communists out of East Germany, what you left with was the system. Without the system, it was.
So you've got the sign, you're entering the American section. Jeg har ikke helt fået over til nogle af dem inden.
It's basically like crossing number 3 because at checkpoint Alpha, checkpoint Bravo, checkpoint Charlie, and this particular people coming through here, being a foreigner, would go through here. Now, you know, one thing that is a constant here in Berlin. Guarantee you guys come back in 10 years' time, you will again be coming back.
All right, guys.
I take and one with two.
Den her over, hvis der er nogen, der skal spise den. Jeg spiser ret hurtigt.
Hvad skal man gøre med den her der stykker? Jeg har altså ikke mulighed for at tænke, hvis det skulle være